Cast. Refresh. Is it working? Bro, this thing's such a piecer. This thing's such a piecer, bro. Okay. Anyway, hey everybody, this is the beginning to our BDO journey. I don't know how you really start this, but anyway, this is it. This is who we are. This is my boy. This is some cool dude. We just started a seasonal progression, been getting back, wanting to get back into the old BDO, right? We have some friends that have been wanting me to get into it. And so I'm a awakening sage right now. Oh, here, let me hit the, what is it, control U? Okay, so right now we're level 60, about 7% experience. I've already done pretty much everything in the season pass, right? So I'm kind of at the stage now where it's time to figure out what exactly am I supposed to do next, right? Where am I supposed to go? So I think the first thing is I need to get the level 61 so I can get, what is it, my pen? I need my black star. Because what, I gotta be, oh wait. Okay, so yeah. So I do gotta get the level 61. So I gotta get the level 61, so I get the Tet. I get the Tet black star. And I get my pen black star. But I think I get another one too. Honestly, look, I don't do half of these. I think I should be. What is this? 20 combat? Like, I don't even know what half these things do still. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I should probably understand this a little bit better at this point, but I don't. Okay, let me look at my dice. I saw a thing on Reddit. Let me grab this. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do this one. I don't even know what this one does. I just click it. But I saw a thing on Reddit that I gotta do 7s. So now I need a 1. Okay, claim. And then if I go 3, 4, 5, 2. Wait, do I not have any more? Do I not have, yo, look at my space. I got none. I gotta do the quest for the inventory space still. But I figured I'd do that later. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I just would do that later. Hold on, refresh. What is... Wait, what the flip is this thing? Why is my bit rate's fine? Yo, why is this not opening? Oh, it literally says I'll have to reopen it. Collect silver. Holy cow, dude, look at all this crap they just throw at me. Do I even know what half this stuff is? No. Do I care? No. What is this? Festival Sturdy Forest Turd. I don't even know what I do with that. Item collection scroll. I got so many of these. That's beautiful. I got a lot of cron as well. I'm gonna need... No, these are good, because I'm gonna need these. I'm gonna need these. Obviously the scrolls. Okay, where'd the dice go? Oh my god, dude, where'd the dice go? Okay, well, we're not gonna worry about that. Instead, we're just gonna go back to focusing on what we were doing. And we're just gonna grind a little bit. I'm like still trying to figure out how to even play this class, right? I chose the sage because he looked kind of cool. And also, oh my gosh, look, I didn't do any contribution. My friends are all like, oh, just do the simplified quest line. And now I'm realizing I think I shouldn't have done that. I think I should have done the quests. Did I just automatically get that? I don't even, I should have clicked these. Dude, I should have actually read what my items did. I got these stupid mushrooms. Okay, let me sell this crap. Yo, put the what? Yo, what? Yo, we're in town. What are we doing with that weapon?
If you're planning on having a journey,
let me just sell all this junk. Like, I don't even know how I have all this. I got like a bill. I got a bill on me. All right, let's just go farming. Where's a combat scroll? Combat experience plus 200%. Yes, please. Yeah, I got combat scrolls, and I got my combat. I got my combat gems as well. So that should be great. So now I'm gonna pop these and just go to town. I got my I don't know what this is. I'm gonna hide it. Really, I should get rid of. How do I get rid of this thing? All right, settings, display, game window. I don't think it's, is it camera graphics? No. General settings. Oh, show hide. Family name, show rankings. My pets. Same party. Show hide miss hit detection. Yeah, I kind of like that. Defense icons. I don't need this. I think these are fine. No, it didn't get rid of that. How do I get rid of this? Skill combo guide. Oh wait, no, I want that. Miss effect. Yeah, I don't really care about that. You know, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll figure it out another time. Oh. Yeah, I don't want that crap. Separate each. Simplify UI. Oh, what does this do? It didn't do anything. This simplified UI did literally nothing. Oh my god, dude, my whole time. Oh. Character view mode, auto run camera, hide full screen UI when struck. Oh my god, my whole time is spent. My whole time is spent just. Whoa, why am I on ultra? No wonder I was having frames dropped. Oh my gosh. Wait, why is... Oh my god. Motion blur... Wait a minute. Why are my graphic settings not being saved? I'll never know. I don't know how to turn this thing off. All right, that's gonna be the next stage in our setting. Oh my gosh, dude. It feels so much better now that I have my actual graphics setting right. All right, next thing is oh, I didn't pop I didn't pop the scroll. And I'm gonna turn down the sound. Holy cow, is it loud when I'm actually fighting. Golly, dude, this whole time. This whole time. Volume turned down. Like maybe even lower. Oh my god, I missed. Apply, confirm. Alright, that's nice. Okay, now it's not as loud. Okay, let me hit this. Yeah, give me that 200%. We're about to cruise now. This whole time was just for fun. Now I gotta figure out how to play this class. Boom, baby. The one thing I like about it is I feel like I can kind of like just sweep through. Is that too? Oh, that's not enough. Oh my god. At least like we can do a little flying and we just go around. I gotta make sure I don't get desert blasted. I wonder if there's a way where I can make it so that doesn't where that will put me facing forward instead of back. Did I go the right way? Nope. Wait, didn't I use... Wait, what is this? Needs star anise tea? Oh my gosh, I've literally never been here at night. Oh, I didn't know that. Now I'm gonna... Well, you think I'm wasting this? No way. I got my 200%. I got my potions anyway, so I'll just like use those if I have to. We flying now, boys. I gotta figure out how to do my I gotta like cancel my movement. I think that's the key. Which I'm not very good at it, but I tell you what, this game it's so soothing to just be like floating around. No care in the world. Now I see why everyone's always talking about the combat. I think it is kind of also dependent on, you gotta make sure you have a fun class. But maybe all the classes are kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe there's bad classes and there's good classes, but I think so far, Sage Awakening is pretty dang cool. Not gonna be upset about it one bit. I think I did a great... I think I made a great choice. And then we'll just like take the poison, because it doesn't even look like it's that big of a deal. Nice. Yo, this is something you can really just you can really just grind off to this. Sweet. So I think once we get 61, I'll graduate. There's no real any other reason, I guess, to not graduate, right? It's just like one of those things. We're just like, we need to be able to get all the experience. And definitely the way to do that is to graduate. Yeah, I went to Paulie's, and this is way, dude, this is way better than Paulie's. I don't know why I would ever want to go back there. Like, I guess it was kind of cool. But at the end of the day, you're like, mushrooms or desert hyenas? And I'm like, I'm gonna choose desert hyenas. But I'm also like, I've been in this little area before quite a little bit. So it's like you get the feel for it. And you know, this is probably we're gonna spend about an hour, just only a little over an hour here, probably in order to get 61. Really not bad. And I already have the nice thing is pretty much I already have everything that we'll need. Where's this taking me? Boom. So I think, so the key is we also just need to be kind of like aware of what to do afterwards. As long as we keep everything kind of set up and like, all right, here's what we know. We're gonna go back, and I think I already have all the zones that I know that I need to take. Or I think the main goal is to just try to get the Han limbs, right? And we just buy everything. Now, I'm just gonna say this. I watch a lot of blues videos. So maybe, and you know what? Maybe it's like he's gonna lead me astray. I don't think so. Stamina? I think I can trust him. Boom. What's the range? Honestly, I think the range on this class is really good. I got a good range all around. I got great movement, at least it feels like to me. And maybe someone's like, oh, actually this class is terrible. But the thing is, I get a cool, I got cool lightning. So you can't really complain about that. Like, I'm a literal god. And that's cool. That is cool, you know, being able to be a literal god amongst men, being like, yo, what up? What up, champs? Oh, whoa, whoa, I have a grab? This whole time I had a grab, I didn't even know it. I wonder, so this is like kind of the appeal. I'm gonna be honest, I have nothing else really of importance to even say. I think first impressions, First impressions for an MMO. Great, great combat, right? Story, I have zero clue. And I don't think anybody else does either. If there's people that actually care about the lore, they're on a whole different level. And you know what, good for them. But that ain't gonna be me. Like, I care about the lore in some game, but I'm gonna be honest, not this one. Which sounds like it's kind of a bummer. And maybe it's like one of those things I'd have more attachment to my character. But you don't really need attachment to a character as long as you kill things. Like, that's kind of my motto. Dang. So I guess I can say a little bit about me. You know, welcome to my TED Talk. I guess I've been playing games for a long time in my life, maybe a little bit too much. You know, it's one of those things where trying to be an adult, but what's the point of being an adult, you know? So I'm in software, so yeah, who knows how long that'll be, you know. God bless Daddy AI. Maybe it's all gonna go down the drain, and then all I will do is I'll be able to just play BDO all the time, you know. Maybe that's the dream. Maybe that's the whole goal. Although I'm not that like super neckbeardy, you know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't. You know, well, I don't know about that. You know. Maybe neckbeardy's like not the. That's not even like really a term. Nobody says that anymore. Like, nobody says that at all. I'm stuck on a rock. And so, I don't know. So yeah, that's not really about me. I didn't even say anything. But I've played a lot. I played a lot of WoW, you know. Kind of glad I'm done with that. Oh, I have all the. Why do all these like scammers want to call 24/7? That's all they want to do. Like, they got nothing. They got nothing better to do. Is that all it is that they do? Like, maybe. Oh shoot. See, I'm still like screwing up my my rotation. But like every once in a while it feels really good. Like every once in a while I get like some good movement and I'm like, oh man. Like, I pulled that off. And then every other time you're just like, ugh. Whoops. Because I know there's like another aspect. Yeah, there's like another. I gotta like get this canceled that you can do. But I mean, yo, he's so cool. I forgot to buy the star anise though. Or star an. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Star anise tea. So now all I do is I'm poisoned 24/7. I can't even see. Whoa. What is going on here? Yo, why was my weapon not out? I like swapped over to something by accident. Nice. I am the god of thunder. Hear me roar. Nice. Oh, yeah. Just being able to call lightning from the sky is so cool. And then you go up and you're like, boom, I'm teleporting over to you, boy. Better watch out. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Ain't gonna even get close. And then I can just peace out, right? Yeah, say bye. Bye, boys. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Cool. Up in the air we go, baby. Back down. Yeah. Yeah, I think the only thing I don't like about this spot is the stupid poison. Or the, I guess, debuff? It's a poison. Oh no. I don't think I'm not going fast enough. The whole time. I think one of the things I've been really let me tell you something that's really irritating. So it's the time of it's the time of the year, right? It's springtime. Oh, son of a gun, wrong one. I need to get my sprinkler system on. All right, my yard's looking like trash. I've now two times I've been trying to get the guys that need to finish my sprinkler system in so they can get it all going. And you know, I'm just not good. I'm not a handy individual. Like, I play BDO now. So why? Of course, I'm not. Now, I'm not saying there aren't. Like, I bet there's a lot of handyman individuals that play the games. But that ain't me. Right? I can't use my hands to save my life besides doing this. Like, I got nothing else going for me. Oh no. My weapon's about to break. Bro, I can't let that happen. If that happens, I'm screwed. That's time wasted. That's time wasted, and then I'm gonna have I'm like not even gonna get close to leveling up. Boom. Anyway, so I finally, they were supposed to come last week. They didn't come. So now they're coming this Friday. Thank God. And it's gonna be a good time. And I'll finally get my grass. It looks like trash. My yard looks like trash. And now pretty much all the HOA people, they're gonna be like, bro, this guy doesn't care. And it's not that I don't care, I do care. You know, I haven't had anybody take please try again in a moment. Oh my gosh. I just haven't had. I don't get that. Oh, my weapon's broken. So I don't get to do any of the cool stuff. Oh no. All right, I gotta go repair it. Okay. Thank goodness it's just right here. This is the one thing I like about this spot. Is it's just boom. Right here. You know, we're like never gonna be able to progress. We're gonna be progressing at an hour at a time. An hour at a time. Where's this dude? Yo, let me no, not you. Repair. Repair it all. Yeah. Is there not a repair all button? Oh, there is. I just accidentally hit the cog. All right, let's get back in there. Mount gear repaired. We just need it to become daytime so we're not afflicted by the nighttime poison. We just need to give me. And we're back, boys. Which class do you think is the most broken? Bro, I don't know. I've only played one class. I've literally just started. This class feels pretty cool. I'll say this class. I'll say the Awakening Sage. It feels pretty awesome. Now, that's probably wrong. 100%. But what do I know? I mean, he's got a lot of cool stuff. So, I mean, I would say, yeah. There's only a couple of other ones. Yeah, how do you like it? It feels really comfy. Is all I'm gonna say. Is it feels really, really good. There's not a lot of other classes that I want to try. And actually, that's a lie. Like, I'm already kind of like, I wonder what my next one I want to get going is. Maybe like a striker or something. But he is even Succession, the cube one is. Yo, same. Yeah, I just started. I started a couple days ago. I was like, you know, I'm gonna start getting a little progression journal going on. Like, I still screw up a lot of this. I think he has like some animation canceling that I have not gotten down. But all of it, like, I love this move. Yeah, Awakening feels really good. Succession has the cube, which is cool. But he's like not so mobile where it doesn't feel like it's crazy. Like you still have an idea of what's happening, you know. But it is fun. He just like zooms all over the place. Boom. He hits hard too. Like, no joke. Yeah, that's true. Like, I don't even know how, if he classifies as a caster. I guess he uses mana, right? So I guess so. But I also don't know how, yeah, I guess he's not melee. Yeah, I guess he's a caster. He's like an assassin caster. Which is pretty cool. The other class that I was thinking of wanting to try was the lady, the chick with the flowers. She's like the demon slayer chick. That class looks kind of cool. I don't remember what it's called. What the flip? I'm stuck in a rock. Not an assassin? I mean, kind of, but doesn't his, a lot of his kit knocks down and stuns. So, like, it gives you time to set up. And you get that, you got some good stuff. I don't know. Plus, I mean, I'm playing it Omega wrong. But we're getting now. The one thing I do need to do is I need to like watch some actual, get some combos. The sword and shield class? Is that the warrior or which one's that? Boom. Yeah, get out of here. Warrior? The warrior? Yeah, he looks kind of Chad like. He looks like a Giga Chad, just a straight alpha male. That's kind of one of the reasons I like Sage too, is he kind of just feels like he just feels like a complete baller. Like everything he does, he's just like, boom. You want to die? How about you? I thought about even playing like a ninja to try and get like super assassiny, but I don't know. I also don't want to be like a scrub or anything. Oh yeah, the cube version does kind of feel Doctor Strange-ish. The cube version feels like it has a lot of control too. like what the it like pulls in and stuff like that, which is really nice. Where this you're just like Zeus. You're like, I am a god. Which I think technically, like the awakening mode is literally the god of BDO, which is really cool. So it's a cool class semantically, Samantha. So that's awesome. Am I done with the story? I haven't done. I like did the first one, but I didn't do like Valencia or any of these other ones. No, there's a lot of the story I have to do. Honestly, I have to go. He's an ancient being. Yeah, that was kind of cool. I don't know. I just had I didn't even like I didn't do any questing. Nor did I like read. I was like, you know what? If I actually care about the story, I'll just watch a lore video or something. Oh, I forgot. Whoops. Eventually down the road. What am I doing here? Oh. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Oh, ESO? No, I've never played ESO. How do you feel about that? Yeah, I don't know. Wait, you're just pushing through the story? How far are you into this game? Not as flashy as BDO. Well, ESO also is more like an actual level 21. Oh. Yeah, that's a little bit that's a little bit. Yo, how did you decide on wanting to play Sage then? Did you just watch some choose your own class things? ESO's pretty classic. Yeah, it has like actual dungeons, right? Nice. That's the one thing I wish this game had was like actual raids. Yeah. The nice thing his first base is pretty fun too. I like his succession mode. It doesn't feel terrible. Alright. No, there's like some bosses, but this is the remnants of the old school Korean sandbox MMOs, where literally pretty much all you do is you fight, like you might go kill like a world boss here or there, and you just grind hours upon hours upon hours so you can get enhancement upgrades. But what is it? Chrono Odyssey, which is going to be coming out, is kind of like is going to have good combat like this, but actual raids. So it's going to be more group content focused. Yeah, when the game first came out, and for a while, like, the main end game was PvP. So technically, I still think this classifies as like a PvP MMO. But I don't know. Oh, now it's during the daytime? I feel like I'm like screwing this all up. My XP just like drastically dropped down. That's okay. Yeah, Blue Protocol just got picked up again, right? By the, who was it? Not, was it Tencent that picked it up? Because it was like gonna get shut down, and then they're like, oh wait, never mind. People actually like this game. Because it did look cool. As I like the I really like the art style for like Genshin and with the Withering Waves. I just don't like the having to swap between characters and the whole gacha thing. So I just want a nice I just want a nice MMO where I can just grind. Like, maybe I should just play Maple Story or something. Yeah, well, I just heard that it's like it's coming now, but it's called, a Chinese publisher picked it up because they were gonna shut it down, and they were, or Amazon Games wasn't gonna do it anymore, and so now it's called Blue Protocol Star Ocean Gate or something. I don't know. You'd have to look it up. Don't quote me on that. I don't quote me on that one. Definitely not Blue Ocean Gate or Blue Pro. Yeah, whatever. There's not really many good anime MMOs that have actual substance. I guess unless people like Genshin. And if you classify it as an MMO. But even right now, the whole MMO landscape's kind of I guess WoW's okay. I was playing Final Fantasy 14 for a little bit. I liked it. But that one's just like completely I mean, the story takes forever to get through. Which, I mean, it is good. But it's nice to have an MMO that actually has combat. Feels good to just be like, I'm just gonna do nothing. It's crazy, yeah. There's like been, you would think in everything else there'd be like maybe some innovation. Well, the problem is everybody realized, dude, MMOs are too expensive. It's cheaper, I guess, to just make a shooter, sell skins. Well, and then there was like Riot was supposed to be coming out with their MMO, but it's whatever. Who knows when if that will ever happen. They're just growing backwards. Yeah, they're dying. Ashes of Creation looks kind of cool, but that's like more of that old school MMO, so it's still not gonna get new players really, I don't think. Unless people are just like, oh yeah, I want an old school MMO that takes forever to level. Yep. Everybody wants the return on investment like super quick. Oh yeah, New World had so much potential. But then they like just completely butchered it. Which is such a shame. Like, what's really crazy is you still, yeah, like all the new, like the big boys, like the fact that old school RuneScape is still like popular. Yeah. Good old greedy, yo, the Korean publishers are insane. They're like, yo, give us all the money. Especially like I mean, Lost Ark feels pretty. It's like runes, it's crazy. Which I don't mind, dude. Final Fantasy 14 is at least fun. And it's not like very pay to win. I think if Final Fantasy 14 had actual like repeatable end game, kind of like a Mythic Plus or something, I think it'd be even more popular. But there's like no infinite progression, so you can't really like super grind and Final Fantasy, but I don't think it's trying to be like that anyway. They know what they know who they are, and they know they got a great story. So like, we're just gonna focus on that. Which I think is good for them. Because then they don't get all the sweaty, players. Yeah, I guess they had to fail a couple times first. So we'll give them that. True. It takes a lot to be able to be like, yeah. Oh no, what? Wait, what? I don't want to grind with that. Oh, the monsters at night give more experience. I was like, why am I not getting as much as I used to? Yeah, the that whole thing is really cool. And even then, the first expansion still kind of sucked. The second expansion was pretty good, but really like by the time they got to Shadowbringers is really when it like, they're like, oh wow, this story is banging. Because somehow these greedy grinding games are more popular in East. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Maybe it's just because it's like over in Korea and stuff. It's more like culturally accepted to play games or something, and so it's not as weird to spend a lot of your time grinding. I mean, honestly, I bet it's also kind of nice. It's one of those games where you can just go to the PC bang or whatever, grind out a little bit and call it a day. Like, you don't have to worry about getting stuck in the middle of a quest line. You're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to come back. Or pay for a raid. Like, especially if you're paying hourly to use a computer, you're like, I don't want somebody to screw up my raid. Although over WoW's pretty big over, and I guess FF14. They're all big. Oh. Oh, was those weakening ring? Come on. This does, the one thing is too, this, I'm already at the point where it does kind of suck. This place isn't very great for silver yet, but I need way better gear. And there's a couple quest lines I need to do so I can get better gear, but on this, with how the Chinese devs, yeah, actually the Chinese devs are pretty good. All of these, honestly, I think if there is a, like, you look at Lost Ark, right? Lost Ark was pretty big for a little bit here, but if you had something like this that's like grindy, great combat, and raids, I think it'd be way bigger. Because I think people like MMOs. People want MMOs. There's just nothing good. It's the same old, same old. Boom. All right, 50%, 50%. I wonder if this debuff like lowers my amount that I get too. Where winds meet. Interesting. Well, the other thing is too, why would you make a super expensive MMO with all of the aspects to it when if you're a developer, like, just make a mobile game. Make a cheap mobile game, cheap little gotcha. Pay to win. Make everybody buy it. Like, I can't believe, like, all the Genshin players, like, that's crazy. And print money. Yeah, all the, that's a cesspool for the gaming community. Whatever executive came up with that, absolute brilliant. Your margins are super low, and yeah, they just print money, which I can't even get mad at them for it. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I screwed that up. I think there's something very calming about this. I think that's one of the things that really drove me to like BDO. Is it just feels good. It just kind of grind. Well, like, they made competition, but it's But what's crazy is how they all still just make money. Yeah, the combat does kind of suck. And I think what Genshin did that was really smart was making a PC client. Because then it was, if it was just a mobile game, there's no way it would have been as popular. But then they're like, hey, everyone's gonna like... Everyone's gonna get an emulator anyway. Why don't we just make a client? Brilliant. Maybe they can innovate in this half-dead genre too. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I think there's definitely still people that are craving MMOs. I think you either have to have insane, like you have to have either insane, well, okay, so this game has really great PvE, but it's not enough. Honestly, you almost need to have really, really good PvP nowadays, because everybody's a bunch of sweats, right? Because of the old, you got the old COD, the Valorant. And so if you want to attract the newer players, like you gotta have something actually enticing. But maybe I'm wrong there. I think what this game was huge, or this game was a lot bigger when they had actual good PvP. But they broke it. What was it, a year or so ago? I remember reading, I remember being on the subreddit, because it would always pop up in like all the games. It's like, we think you might like this. And it's just people complaining. I was like, why would I like that? So the margin. Oh, you mean like WoW and everything? Well, and the thing is too, it was crazy because WoW pretty much after yeah. Well, and you could definitely exploited them because after what, Wrath of the Lich King? I guess Mr. Pandaria was pretty good, but afterwards there was a huge opportunity because they all got complacent. And then I guess that's where Final Fantasy kind of took over, because you had WoW that during the first 3 expansions, their story was great, right? You had Vanilla, you had Burning Crusade, and you had Wrath of the Lich King. So you basically had the Warcraft trilogy. Boom, you had it done. And then they did like the weird Mr. Pandaria, which actually wasn't terrible. The story wasn't bad, But then you had Warlords of Draenor, which kind of sucked. And then they brought it back with Legion. But during that time, what did Final Fantasy 14 do? They're like, oh, we're gonna. WoW used to be the king of storytelling, right? Yeah, Chris Matson, king of storytelling. Now they suck. So now we're bringing it home, and we failed. How can we make our MML stand out? Story. But the thing that WoW always will have, and I mean, OP tough to see who can take it. But if you're into like raiding, like high-end raiding, I don't think there's anybody that even comes close to them. Oh, shoot. Oh, you know what? That would explain why I'm also not doing as much. Yo, give me that 200% XP. Oh my god. And then they just blew it. I mean, they also had kind of the, like they had the reputation too, right? Like everyone was like, oh. Like there was the time, like Riot is almost kind of reminiscent of the old school Blizzard. Right, they just put out banger stuff. Where back in the day, it used to be like, oh, would Blizzard put out a game? You're like, oh, baby, it's gonna be good. But maybe it kind of all went, maybe it all went kind of downhill with the old Diablo 3. What in the world is going on here? Right, it feels like the death of sweats. Heck yeah. You know what though? Nowadays, maybe that's what we need. Maybe it's time we let the sweats in. I think I am kind of a Riot fanboy. I put way too much time into League and TFT. Like that is for sure. But I think the problem is the sweatiness like always ruins the games for me. See, that's what I want. MMO and Souls game. That is what I crave. Is a Souls-like MMO. I like that I like that they're experimenting Like Elden Ring Night Rain looks so cool. And Elden Ring like kind of battle royale thing. Or more like a roguelike. I think it's I'm really excited for it. If it allows them to experiment and actually figure out actual multiplayer, I'm all for it. I have a lot of faith in the old FromSoft boys. Yeah. Honestly, that's kind of what Monster Hunter's like kind of like it, right? But you just don't have the same feel. Maybe it's just because the bosses aren't as difficult. Whoops. But like, I mean, I love Monster Hunter, but it always feels like it's just missing just that little bit. And Monster Hunter 2, like it falls into the same East where they love that grind. Where Monster Hunter gets super grindy at the end for all your decorations. Yeah. I mean, Iceborne, yo, okay, let me rephrase that. It's always the base. The base is not that bad. But once you get the G ranks, right? Once we get the expansion for Wilds, like, yeah, it's gonna be, it always gets nutty. But I liked Wilds. Let's get this. Oh yeah. And that's what I love. That's what I'm all about. Nice. Oh. Nice. Ooh. So close. All right, 65, 35% more. And then I can graduate from the season. From my seasonal. And then the real game can begin. And then the real game of BDO can begin. It's almost time. Wait, what? Oh no, is my weapon gonna break again? That's what screwed me up last time. From here, I'm just gonna go repair now. Okay, I got 12% in 10 minutes. Okay, it shouldn't take me too long.
If you're planning on having a journey in the desert,
Okay, get out of here. I wonder what I have that's like healing me. I haven't even used my potions, but I also feel like it wasn't going down. Right, boys. Piecing right on by. It's like, I don't have like... Unless like these have weird... Does this have lifesteal? Wait, what? One BDO, at least the player base keeps me entertained. Yeah, I don't know enough about the player base of the community to know. Like I don't read the chat or anything. 60% fish for women and 40% beg for likes. Wait, what? What the? Wait, what? That's the BDO. That's the BDO community. That's the case in Asia. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about the BDO community. I just assume since it's like a Korean MMO, like a majority of them are gonna either be like weebs or a bunch of neckbeards. Like I don't know if there's a middle ground. No, I don't know what that. Or you have like the complete just like the complete Chads. Koreans have their different servers. Well, good for them. Dude, they probably are. They're probably glad they're not with us. They probably like have a whole different meta and everything too for what classes they think are good. I think that's the most fascinating thing about games. Is each region has different play styles. Like even in LoL and everything. You're like mathematically these characters could be better and there are some similarities, but it's still like based on their preference. Some characters are more popular than others. Are they? They're not on the Asia server? Oh, I wonder if China has like their own specific one. I feel like that's how China usually is. Like they have their own standalone. Oh yeah, it's the spam. There's like there's ghost units. It's just Filipinos and Vietnamese. Weird. Yeah, because I only have access to EU and NA. I can't even like get onto the Asian servers. I wonder if it's the same or you need like a social security number. I bet I could buy one. Different launchers, yeah. Oh yeah, and there's like the standalone launcher too. I think I used the Steam launcher. The EU version. Well, and the thing is too, I think they changed it now where we can do like our accounts can be on either NA or EU. They're like separate. But I can at least I can make an EU character if I wanted. Oh my gosh, I'm almost done with Nagas. How have I not? Oh, you know what? I haven't been using any loot scrolls. That's okay. I want to save those anyway. Nice. So I need to figure out how do I get rid of this stupid toggle thing. I don't think they really dropped anything. They're just pretty good XP. Okay. How do I level up? From grinding, from doing this. Actually, in BDO, you actually get a majority of your experience from killing mobs. I think they might have changed it, but the story actually doesn't provide as much XP as in reality. There's a path called the simplified path where you don't actually have to go through the story, and you can just they'll give you different quests to go kill mobs, and it's technically actually faster that way. Oh, you have to join a guild? Weird. Like I'm like in a guild. I say that in quotations. It's like some friends and I's guild, and there's like 2 of us. No, the primary source of experience in this game is just fighting things. What the heck? Big anime tatas. I don't know. That doesn't seem shady to me. That seems like the only kind of guild to join. Yo, yo, big anime titties. Oh, tatas. Never mind. Same thing. Yo, those are the kind of guilds I should be a part of. Yeah, I think our guild name is destined to fail, because I think every time we decide to play a game, we never last long. I think we're just like too we just can't focus. Every time it's like, oh, new game's out. New game's out, boys. We gotta play that. Drop whatever we're playing. But the thing is, they just gather what places start fishing. Yo, that's what's crazy. Fishing is insane money. I really need to make another character just to fish so I can log out. And have a fishing character, because I guess you can make like a bill a night. Yeah, I heard the devs put out like a update to fishing that completely broke everything to the point where fishing makes you so much money. So I haven't fully looked into this. I know this is what my friends do, but basically you fish and you can AFK fish. So you leave your computer running all night long and you tell it to discard basically any fish below a certain grade, like legendary, rare, or whatever. And then in the morning, when you come back online, you just sell your fish, all the legendary fish that you got overnight, and boom, you just made a bunch of money. But yeah, you actually don't even have to actively fish. You can just toggle AFK mode. But that's one of the things I need to do is I need to get, eventually I need to set up a fishing ult. Because I am kind of losing progression by not having one, just running on the side when I leave. Does fish give XP though? I don't actually know if the life skills give XP. I don't think they do. Because for the longest time, I remember people being like, hey, don't like level your fishing people past level 49. So then you can't get hit, like you can't get toggled for PvP. So it must not. Where are these fishing spots except the world chat? I think everybody just fishes in Valia. That first town you come into. You know how like when you first got there and like the beach was just filled with people? Like that's just everybody chilling and fishing, not actually playing the game. The two sister quilt. No, it's this. Oh shoot, you can't see because I'm in the desert. So there's Heidel. This one, Velia. Everybody like just chills on this beach and fishes. And then there's like the otter fisher. You might have to look up like another video or something for somebody, but yeah, everybody just fishes here and then they just trade it into, I think, the store, the whatever the life skilling is. It's like the outpost. But I don't know, that sounded really boring. And I'm all like, I want to go fight. Because I guess it's really good passive, but I mean, you start actually grinding and getting gear, and then you're gonna make way more than that by actually doing combat. But I guess it's really nice to have while you're not playing. Oops, I accidentally killed them. After I graduate, I can have another seasonal character. Like technically I could make another, I can have another character right now. But I just can't have another, I can't have two seasonals. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But I also really like this class. Ooh, a little Caphras stone. Yeah, because you're on the you're doing all the seasonal stuff too, right? Nice. And the nice thing too, like there's some aspects of the season you need to worry about. But also you get a lot of really good gear after you graduate. Not really. Yeah, that's fair enough. Just roam, doing whatever you find. Hey, you know what? That's the nice thing about this. That's the cool thing about sandbox MMOs. It's like the one thing that does kind of suck about WoW and Final Fantasy and all that is there's the different tiers. So it's like if you're not doing the tiers, then you're like kind of behind. Where in this game it's just like there's not really an end game. Like it's just PvP. So whatever you want to do is the end game. You're always in the end game. Like it's gonna take me months to get to actual like end game gear. Which is kind of exciting. Well, always, there's always ABC. Always be grinding. Oh wait, but grind starts with a G. Now always ABG. Always be grinding. I guess I need to go back to school. Oh, I'm just kidding. You don't have to I don't have to farm seasonal gear. Not really. So like for you, you'll get your seasonal gear you'll get is like Naru stuff. Oh shoot, I don't have any more Naru, right? But so like this duo Naru belt, you probably have a Naru helmet, a Naru armor, Naru shoes, Naru gloves, whatever. The only thing that you're gonna like technically farm, but not really, because the game's gonna give it to you as your quest, is these beginner blackstones. Like, do you know the enhancement stuff? So like what you're gonna do is for your farm, like to get your gear better, is you're gonna take these and put it, and you're just gonna enhance with all of these different stones. And that's all you're gonna do. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, okay. So let me finish this up. And then that's how you're gonna get your that's how you're gonna get all of your stuff better. Yeah. So you want to enhance all of that Naru armor with beginner black stones. You won't be able to do it to your accessories though. Accessories get upgraded differently. No. You don't want to get rid of those. Those are how you upgrade. And they're only seasonal stuff. So like you won't use them forever. Yeah, no, you don't really want to, like, you'll get a crap ton of them. So if you lost him, that's okay. You'll get a bunch of them later. Yeah, no, the game doesn't do a very good job of explaining things. But the first things that you're gonna want to focus on upgrading is your weapons anyway. Like that's, I mean, at least that's what I did. I'm obviously like no pro, but that's what I did, is I made sure to upgrade my weapons because like, yeah, armor's kind of important, but if things die, you don't really what do you need armor for if everything's dead in one shot? Pretty much, because what happens is you're gonna upgrade your Naru armor, and after you get to a certain level, I think you'll get the plus 15. You'll get the plus 15 on your Naru. Here, let me finish this. Let me make sure I don't lose my experience thing, and then I can explain it a little bit better when I'm actually more focused. But basically, yeah, you're gonna upgrade that Naru armor until a certain point, and then it's gonna automatically become this new armor called Tavala. And then that's gonna require a different set of stones, but it's gonna be the same basic principle. But they've really, yeah, they've really streamlined it in the season, so you're not like needing to farm other armor. And technically, I mean, you never really like farm armor pieces. Yeah, I don't, there's nothing like that in this. Like right now, this armor that I have is a shop. So like, unfortunately, if you want to be drippy, you have to pay for them. Like there's not like a whole set of different armor pieces. In the traditional sense. Where you're like, ooh, I really like that piece from this dungeon. I'm gonna go farm for that. It's more like, ooh, I really like that new outfit. I'm gonna get out my credit card. Okay, so what you farm for is you farm gold, like you farm for trash drops, and there's other things like there's rare drops, like potion pieces, but a majority what you do is you farm for enhancement instead of actual gear. Like you farm for enhancement materials. To make your gear better. I guess instead of like in the traditional sense where you replace gear, the progression system in BDO is about strengthening your gear. So you can think of it like that. Do the weapons have variety? Not really. Because each class gets their weapon. So like the cube and the Cabellus, you will always have a Cabellus. It will never be a different thing. But you just get a different level. So like this is a Tuvala Cabellus. Eventually, I don't have the thing. Pretty soon, then you can get your Black Star weapon, which is another level up. So you can think of like, I'm going from a yellow to now I'm getting a legendary Cabellus. There's not much variety in the way things look. Like your Cabellus is always going to be a Cabellus. Until like later when you get to like the sovereign levels and then you get a glow effect on them, but that's pretty far down the road. Yeah, there's definitely no transmog system in this game. But the nice thing is, so as much as like you do have to pay for outfits, the cool thing is a lot of the items that are in the cash shop, people can actually buy them and put them on the market, and you can buy them for silver. So most of the things that are in the cash shop you can actually, so I guess that makes it kind of pay to win, but at least you're like, man, I want that cool outfit, but I don't want to spend 25 bucks on it. Well, maybe spend a few hours grinding. and then sell your materials that you get instead of upgrading your own gear. Nice. Oh. There was like a concept for eventually having the RGB weapons. I don't know if it's actually out yet. I mean, okay, it's still kind of gear farming. It's just a different way to progress your gear. Right? So you're still like kind of like working up and you're like, okay, I'm trying to get stronger so I can go to the next place that drops better loot. And you know, also take what I say with a grain of salt, right? I might be misunderstanding the mechanics of the game, right? That's just from my understanding, from my reading, and from what I've watched other people. That's been what I've experienced. Now I could be wrong. And then I might have to completely change how I'm playing. Whoops. But like, especially in the seasonal journey, that's part of the things that you have to do is enhancing your gear. So it does force you to like go through some of the systems. Boom. Yeah, I think it's like kind of different things, right? And like there's the drip. Well, this is more like people who just like bigger numbers. And they kind of make up for it with the animations being really slick. So you're like, your character might not look cool on the outside, but all of his skills look really cool. So I'm kind of like, I'm okay with that. Okay, so close. I mean, don't get me wrong. One of my favorite parts of MMO is definitely like, oh, that weapon looks good. I gotta get it. Like Final Fantasy 14. Oh, you better believe I had my transmog on law. I was like, that weapon would look good with this one. This outfit would look good with that one. Oh, where is this one from? Oh, I gotta go farm that trial now. Oh, where's that? Yep, I gotta go kill this boss 10 times in this dungeon. Well, okay. Just because there's no RNG drops, this game is crazy RNG. Like, it's even worse than the standard drops. Because in order to strengthen your weapons, right? To use that enhancement material, it's not a guarantee that your weapons or gear will actually get stronger. It's all based on a percentage. So it's way more predatory than that. Which is why it's so grindy. Oh, finally, 61. Oh, finally! Okay, let me go to town. And then I'll probably hop. That's enough grinding for the day. That's enough grinding for the day. But yeah, no, don't think that there's no RNG. Oh no, there's even worse RNG. Least predatory Korean game. Oh yeah. So, the enhancement system. Just like how so to get your gear up. Actually here. I can just do this. So I'm gonna go to Fugar. I'm gonna buy okay, I'm just gonna buy like a main weapon. Okay. Where does it go? I need to clean my thing out. Okay, so I got a Naru Kiv. Right, you probably got a Naru, Kiv. Kive. I don't know how it's pronounced. You probably got one of those. In order to make it stronger, you are now gonna get into the enhancement system, which is, I think, comma to bring up the Black Spirit. However it is, you're gonna bring up the Black Spirit. Comma, whatever it is. And then you're gonna go into the enhancement window. You're gonna click the enhancement. And what now you're gonna do is you're gonna be like, I wanna make my Kiv stronger. And what this one's gonna use is beginner Blackstones. And you're like, okay, cool. Whatever. Every time you go to enhance this to make it stronger, it's based on a percentage. Now, since these are the first ones, we get 100%. I think it's 100% up to +7. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna click enhance. Boom. Now it's +1. Right on. We can make it even stronger. So I'm just gonna keep going. You go +2, +3, +4, +5. Boom. Okay. Now we're at the point where it's no longer a 100% chance to upgrade our weapon. So now look at this, it's 70%. And the thing is, if it fails, you lose durability. No big deal. You can get durability back with memory stones. But we're just gonna like go and I'm just spamming it. I like didn't even fail any of those. Okay. We've got to the point. The nice thing is you're like, oh shoot, that sucks. If it's always a percentage, I mean 70 is not too bad. But what about if you get like, if I go to, I don't know, like I'm gonna click this one. All right. If I try to do my Tet Tuvala, I only have a 6% chance that I'll actually succeed. And the worst part about this is, if you get to this point and it fails, not only do I lose durability, but the level actually goes down. So it'll go from 4 back down to 3, and I'll now have that 7% chance of succeeding. So now not only do I lose, but it goes back down, so I have to waste all that time again. Now, so yeah, oh yeah, there it is. Now for this, but you're thinking, oh god, that sucks. But there is a thing, there's a pity system called fail stacks. So if you notice, I started at 70%, but now it's up to 72.8. So every time you fail, you get a fail stack, which is basically a sorry you didn't enhance. Here's a coupon. Here's a coupon for next time. Sorry the appetizer sucked. Sorry we burnt your food. But try again and we'll give you a discount. And every time you fail, you get a better coupon. And so, but if you succeed, oh shoot, see, I failed again, but my fail stacks give it a 100%. So I say cool. So it's now plus 13. But if you succeed, you lose all your fail stacks and it goes back down. Now it's 60%. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna do this all the way. You're just gonna click enhance. You don't care. And now the nice thing is, it's not a coupon, it's penny changes. You get a coupon. Why did this not? Oh, that's right. I gotta get this to, so you're gonna keep doing this because you gotta get this all the way to after this, after you get it to plus 15, now it becomes pry. It becomes pry, which is just 1, then duo, which is 2, yada yada yada. The whole goal is we're gonna keep doing this, and it goes down, but you don't care. You're just spamming it, right? And you're doing this over and over again until eventually, oh god, this is why they give you a crap ton of these, until eventually, oh please, please, no, oh please, see, we keep getting this stuff. I failed. If I get the 4 again, I think it's, no, you don't want to waste your silver on this, because boom, it's pretty much guaranteed. They give you so many blackstones, it's pretty much guaranteed. And your silver, you want to save those for a different thing later down the line. So the nice thing is you get it up to pen, boom. Like they literally, I have, that's how many blackstones I have left over. Like I had 3,000 left over, and you get them all over, so you'll be fine. The moment you get it to print the pen, you now convert it to Tuvala, which instantly you want to do. Boom, for free. And now that it's Tuvala, you do the same thing again. But this time with time-filled blackstones. With time-filled blackstones. And for this one, like, I'll just do this. You just hit it 3 times, boom, you got try. Try is free. But now, oh shoot. 7%. That sucks. So, you can actually buy fail stacks. At this point, you still don't want to do silver. You don't want to waste your silver on that. I don't even know if you can buy seasonal. I don't know if you can buy this off the... I don't think you can buy it off the marketplace. Maybe you can, but you probably shouldn't. You don't need to. And so then there's that. So you get to this point. And actually the nice thing is, so all of these things you get, these advice of Valks that you get throughout the time, these are basically those fail stacks that we talked about. So this plus 60 just means you get 60 fail stacks. 10, you get 10 fail stacks, 40. So yeah, that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do to enhance. And that's why it gets so expensive and people grind for silver, because eventually you get to the point where you might spend billions upon billions of silver to get to the next enhancement just for it to fail. And that sucks. So a lot of the time people just outright, when they farm, they get silver. And yeah, you just want to buy, like, once you get out of seasonal, I mean, you can buy your other gear if you want. Yeah, most people don't do their own enhancements, but you typically have to for the seasonal journey. But yeah, but that's just that. But you're right. Once you get into the real game, you just farm and you buy all your gear with silver. Unless you want to be an enhancement god. Because the thing that really sucks is when you go to try and enhance your accessories. How did I even get them before? I'm gonna buy 2 of these. All right. You go to enhance your accessories. And unlike before, where if you fail, it just went down. If you fail the accessories, oh, I didn't fail. Oh, well. If you fail the accessories, it breaks. Like, it completely gets destroyed. So, yeah. It's kind of nuts. I thought I got an item that, like, lets me instantly pen. Frozen Tides. Instantly guaranteed enhancement to Volley to pen 4. Oh, this is Tuvala accessories. So can I do this on my necklace? Oh, I wonder if it has to be a +4. Peak predatory behavior. Yeah, welcome to the... Now you're talking. Now you see where the real grind comes in on how it takes hours upon hours. Welcome to the Korean MMO grind. But that's the fun part. Okay. But, oh, I gotta do my dice real quick. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna roll a 1. Is there a 6 somewhere? Here we go. Oh, I think I did that. Oh, I did that wrong. That's okay. And now I want to do the 5. Yeah, I don't know which one of these are good. I guess I'll get the... It doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I want to do the finish. Okay. So, the reason I'm also doing it this way. Shit, I wanted 6. Oh well. New one. So now we're gonna do the same thing. So the reason is these cron stones are very, very, very important. The cron stones is what you use for later to increase your, to also increase your enhancement success rate. But you only want to use those later, like on the big boy, on the big boy. But that's like what you really spend your money on. It's the cron stones. It's crazy. Yeah, peak predatory behavior. Korean MMOs, baby. The good stuff. The good stuff. Okay, so I hit 61. That's a good stopping point. Pretty happy with that. I think I'm gonna peace out for the day. I'm gonna peace out. Who knows? Honestly, this was our first stream. So I actually have no idea whenever I'll be back. But this was our first BDO stream, first stream in ever. So, hey, Kamla, you made it to the beginning. You were literally at the beginning. So, hey, we'll see ya, and we'll next time I'm gonna graduate, and we'll go from there. I gotta figure out how to progress after that, but I already have I got some armor. I got a box to get a whole bunch of different rings. I'll get a new weapon. And I do need to go do some of the quests for inventory slots. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna cruise. Yeah, so I do gotta do some questing next time. I gotta do a lot of questing. But that's nice. Boom, my black star, baby. Okay, we'll see ya.